this video. I think it's number 4 or something. So check back in the description if you haven't seen 1 or 2 or 3.
Yeah, I didn't have a choice around it. That was
She's talking about how most human beings get a fixed way of being where they are that way.
my smart way. These fixed ways of being, they say there's three breaks in belonging. One in before 10 years old, the next between the teens, and the next in adulthood. And these fixed ways become records. So
She said 14 and teens. I believe she meant 6 years old or 7 years old and teens, and then adulthood.
the assignment was to determine and have a look at your records.
Okay, and racket, like R-A-C-K-E-T, racket.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Okay. Yeah, so it's explained that there's like a little milk bar or a shop has a nice sweet shop at the front, but at the back there's selling drugs. So you've got away at the front, but then the back there's something going on. So you got to determine.
Racket is a persistent complaint.
Then see a bar around it.
So yeah, so she's saying that I get some benefit out of having that complaint, and I also like I get to be the victim or something, or I get free time or something, I don't know, whatever. And then but it's also costing me my livelihood and so forth. So where in your life, and it's different for everyone, and most people deal with this, is something, a racket, a persistent complaint that's there. And for me, I always wanted to have the woman of my dreams. And then what I got out of being single was I get to be single, do whatever I want. And what it cost me was my livelihood. So anyway, shortly after the form, I did find my 12-year wife.
And then the next day is kind of discussing what did you find out about those records? Who are you in relationship with? What
wife of 12 years?
Way do you have? And did you break through it by acknowledging it? So it gets people kind of interested in why these particular dynamics in these vicious circles keep happening, because if you're in a fixed way, you can't change anything. Nothing's ever going to change. And then the other person where
it's so interesting. I get, because Chris has done multiple of these, so he is essentially taking the skeptical, I haven't done this route, and she's saying 99.9% positive things. I haven't heard actually anything negative in this video that she said. She's just questioning whether it was a trick or not. But 5 years later, and especially after getting this off your chest, maybe you forgave, I don't know, whatever you think was wrong or bad about Landmark, which is nothing. I mean, they don't consider themselves good either, because that would be also an opinion.
Their racket going on, but just like stuck get stuck. So having a look first at rackets, and then they go through, once people have kind of softened up, broken through, had breakthroughs, invited people to the evening session, then
I mean, no one's being softened up. It's I got value in the first 5 hours conversation, or first 4 hours or whatever, and then I got value in the second 4 hours and the third 4 hours, and I got tools that I could take with me for the rest of my life. And I mean, it's just, yeah.
More philosophical, kind of life is empty and meaningless, and it's empty and meaningless.
It's not philosophical. Yeah, empty and meaningless is one distinction out of 13 or 14.
Voice, ending up with Dr. Vanilla, which one are you going to choose? There's this proper choose it. It's like, how do you choose? So causing people to choose what they've got in life rather than be upset with it. It upsets their undelivered communications, thwarted intentions. So you get some tools into dismantling ways of being, fixed ways of being. So then people feel empowered to go and take those challenges on, those really tough cookies in your life. It's like, well, come on, mom, now have a conversation with me. And she's just like, what the fuck is going on with you? Where's my daughter? But I'm like,
I would argue that this is the real Dale. Whereas the Dale you were at 21, I don't know when you took the form, but let's call it 18, if you go back to the earlier videos, I believe she talks about some rough things happening in her childhood, and then she was a teenage mom. Maybe that was Anne. Anyway, so she had traumas in her childhood, and now she's like complete, and look how like bubbly and excited and fun she is.
My abuse me now. So, and then in the evening session, so that's, the 3 days is those kind of things. And then the evening session is inviting a friend. They spend an hour in the main room with all.
Yeah, again, it's for the friends or family member to get something maybe similar, maybe something completely different than what you got. It's not to get them to do something.
It's hotel room. It's a different venue. So all of these courses are at the Landmark office.
Yeah, it's all done on Zoom now, so it's not in person.
And they're basic. Right? There's no distractions. There's 2 boards at the front, 2 blackboards, like regimented. 2 blackboards.
Yeah, I don't want to go somewhere where I'm distracted. I don't want to go somewhere without structure. If I'm going to pay $9 to $15 and go there for 5 days, or go on the Zoom call for 5 days, I want structure. I want what I paid for.
Forum leader, big stool for the forum leader as well. Two microphones, sound person at the back, tables with the production team, nothing on the walls, nothing to distract people. What else? And clean, like the chairs are measured. The distance between the chairs, they are like military style. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, if the chairs weren't, and again, it's all on Zoom now, so it doesn't even matter. But if the Zoom call looked sloppy or there was like grammatical or spelling errors or something, like somebody would be thinking about that as opposed to thinking about or free thinking really about their own life and what they want.
Right. And the guy on stage, the forum leader, you mentioned he sits down. Is that throughout the entire weekend? He's sitting in a chair?
No. He's sitting down, he's prancing along.
Okay, so he's free to get up and walk around.
Yeah.
Okay. It was interesting because I noted they had chairs, and I wondered if that was part of the thing or not, is them sitting.
Yeah, this whole thing about, and you can look up Steve Hassan, Hassan, or one S, I'm not sure. The bite model, it doesn't match any of the bite model at all. Landmark is complete. It's a company.
Standing. You wouldn't think it would be a big deal, but little things like that actually do have an effect on people.
Yeah, it's fully worked out. Like how to engage and like be fully alert with people, let them know you're on their side, and sit with them while they're going through their stuff and crying and tissues, and there's the tissues and the production team's down there, and they've got microphones coming out, and it's all like fine tuned. Yeah. So then the advanced course.
Yes.
Right, and fine tuned in a good way. Hey, maybe they didn't mean it in a concerned negative way, but it just really seems like all these interviews are set up as what's wrong with them? What are they doing to people?
The advanced course.
It's a conversation. They're not doing anything to anybody.
You also get when people that invited you. So they can see your transformation. So I invited PK, this guy in relationship. He wanted to be in a relationship with me. I'm not complaining. No, in my world, all good work. So we've all got our friends in there and thanking them for introducing us to the best thing in our lives, and sorry for being so resistant and making it hard for you to get me here. That kind of stuff. They then get the event course. The event course it's not anymore, but it was 4 days, and it started at 10 a.m. So we had a little later.
Yeah, anybody that said no at first and then went back into the forum, by Sunday they are pretty much like, well, I don't know why I resisted.
And this is where the new self gets invented. So having seen the old way, it's like, okay, we've shown you your old way.
Maybe she'll get into it, but the forum is for you, and then the advanced course is how to cause positive outcomes with other people, where they get what they want, you get what you want, even if they haven't done the forum.
Inventing yourself into a new possibility. So
yeah, that's what you get out of the forum. You don't have to do the advanced course to invent that. And then there's the 10-session seminar series, which is included in the first 5 days. Yeah, we'll continue. Hope you're the best ever. Peace out.